I am Dr. Neville Mehta, the CEO of Mumbai First. Mumbai First is one of the most successful models, a PPP model in place. And this was started way back in 1996. We've completed 26 years of existence. And that was a thought process of few corporates coming together and finding the need to help Mumbai in its governance and its ease of living and ease of doing business. We wanted to make Mumbai one of the best cities in India. We have been working in 9 missions: education, housing, transport and mobility, art, heritage and culture, governance, security and resilience, health, economic growth, and most important that everybody's talking about, and that is environment and climate change. Why is a PPP model needed, especially in India and especially in Mumbai? Mumbai has always had a dominant position as the commercial capital of India. So it was time that a PPP model gets into place and tries to get people together and start working towards a common cause. What we normally see is that there are lots of NGOs working maybe in education. There are other urban planners who are doing various initiatives, but nobody talks to each other. Nobody comes on a common platform. Nobody sits together and discusses one issue and comes down to what is the best possible model or the best possible way ahead. And that is the importance of Mumbai First. We bring people on the same table, brainstorm, and come down to one list of recommendations. It becomes more constructive, and people stop working in silos, When you start working in silos, you're duplicating efforts, you're duplicating resources, you're wasting time. When you realize, when you actually start talking to each other, that somebody has already done what you're planning to do. So why don't we use what their person has done and move forward rather than spending and reinventing the wheel? So that is exactly why we felt a PPP model is most needed in India. Just recently, we had a climate change conference called Climate Crisis 2.0. And as you know, we are a coastal city. So if there is a climate change, and if there are fluctuations in the weather, and if areas around the coastal region of Mumbai get submerged, then we are all going to be affected. So we need to take up measures of adaptation and mitigation. All these initiatives are frightfully expensive. It's not possible for a government to start, funding these type of agencies. We need funds, and the Climate Crisis 2.0 was talking about how we can get green financing and climate financing from various institutes, private concerns, HNIs. So this is where environment is concerned. Over and above that, we talk about air, we talk about air pollution, we talk about solid waste management. From our recent COVID disaster that we went through, we learned that when we have these public health clinics which are not properly manned or furbished, people run towards the tertiary hospital, which is the main hospital, and then chaos is created because for every small thing we run to the hospital. So how do we deal with this problem? Now this problem again needs a citizen, it needs the legislation, it needs the governance, and it needs infrastructure support. So it's not just the job of the government itself. So the question is, if we somehow or the other make our public health clinics more viable, more accessible, more usable in form of better equipment, better doctors, what happens is when you first have some issues, medical issues, you go to the public health clinics first and deal with that problem. If you find that the problem cannot be dealt at the public health clinic, that is when things should escalate to the main hospital or the ward hospital. Another very important thing that we came across was the deterioration of mental health. Now, this is a major problem which is not spoken about. Now, imagine that a city like Mumbai, people sitting and having problems, and there are resolutions available just next door, but you don't know about it. It only proves we are not consulting each other and we are not providing that information to the people who are affected. All the mental health experts were brought together on the same table by Mumbai First. This is where again a PPP model comes in. When we say we have a health clinic already there, why can't we make that health clinic vibrant? Why can't we use better colors, bright colors? Why can't we have a small playroom where if a child has to go to that clinic, his mind is occupied? How much does it cost? Nothing. Let's create a system, a policy, a PPP model of Mumbai First. You need to have the citizenship, you need to have the ward offices or the ALMs participate before you frame the budget or before you allocate the funds in that particular ward. Because one shoe does not fit all. And that's where we discuss and come to a common consensus of how things have to be done. You need to be tactical in providing the ease of living. If there is a park, but if it's not looked after well, what is the sense of having a garden? If we need to say that yes, hawkers who are licensed need a place to function from, then let's jointly sit and create that place. And that cannot be done just at the government level. It has to be done with the participation of the residents of that area. How to utilize spaces which are available, empty, unused or misused. How can we turn them around for our citizens? We are a coastal city. We have beaches around us. Why can't we make the beaches more tourist friendly, more children friendly? In this again, we need citizen involvement. We need urban planners. We need architects, citizens to come out with these ideas. And that's the only way we can prosper and move forward.